Hey everybody, welcome back to James Draws Everything, and today we are going back into Europe for our Drawing Every Country's Flag series. Going to be doing another one of the little ones, right? So I don't even know why I'm pointing at this, but we're going to be doing Andorra. So Andorra is technically a country, right? But it's kind of interesting because it's got a lot of masters, right? So it's an independent state, but it's kind of split between France and Spain, right? So it's kind of on the border. Well, it is on the border of both France and Spain, and it's one of the only countries in the world that is classified as a co-principality, right? So the bishop of the Spanish Church, right, the Catholic Church, is the head of state, as well as the French president. All right, so kind of a unique sort of situation there, and we'll just get to the flag. And this is going to be another kind of blown it live sort of episodes, because I didn't really do my homework for this one either. So what can you tell us about Andorra, James? Well, it's a landlocked principality, right? One of the smallest states in Europe, and we know what small state in Europe means, right? It's probably a banking haven, probably one of those countries that takes like 30 or 40 years to gain citizenship for, right? These small little banking havens. And it's nestled in the Pyrenees, right, between the French and Spanish borders. So it's actually kind of a hard country to get to as well, just because of its geography. You know, it's like I don't think they have like an airport or anything like that. You just kind of either land in France or Spain and then take a train, right? And I did not intend that to rhyme, but it did. Hold on one second. I gotta get my red out here. Yeah, and this is James Draws Everything, kind of spur of the moment episode. Yeah, here we go. But sometimes those are the best episodes, right? So we did Sri Lanka yesterday, right? And I said I didn't do my homework at all. I know a lot more about this country than I do Sri Lanka, right? So I know some bits and pieces about it, so I'm not completely walking into this blind. But as far as like the details and the history, I'm kind of learning this with you guys. So maybe that'll be a James Draws Everything tradition going forward, right? I won't do any research or homework. I'll just kind of pull up these countries as I do them, and you get my fresh, honest, and live reactions. So maybe we'll do that for some of them, not all, right? Again, James Draws Everything. Kind of lazy. You know, I like giving you guys all this info, but you know, again, I'm not a teacher. I'm just some guy with a YouTube channel. And so take everything I say with a grain of salt. But for those of you, right, who do listen to my stuff and get something out of it, and especially if you like, comment, and subscribe, you know, I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. I know I've had we're on a new page today, right? I think this is page 9 or 10. We're up there, so we are well past the halfway point of drawing every country's flag. We've had some bumps along the road, right? But yeah, any errors or any mistakes are my own, and I apologize ahead of time if I made any, but I think for the most part you can trust my work, right? And just a guy who draws and likes talking about countries, right? So, James, back on topic. All right, sorry for the life story there, guys. I know I get sidetracked very easy. I've got a very serious ADD condition. I know I'll be okay. You know, I'll survive. 1 in 10 artists have it. So yeah, unfortunately, I drew the short straw. That one. James, can you get back on track? Oh, Jesus. Sorry again. All right, so high in the Pyrenees Mountains between the French and the Spanish borders, it's the last independent survivor of the Hispanic March states created by Charlemagne in 795. Wow, after he halted the Moorish invasion of Spain. Ooh, so we're talking like Reconquista kind of stuff there, right? Like, 1492, that's a very important year, right? And if you're American, you know that as, when Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue, right? 1982, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. No, 1492, right? But 92 rhymes with a lot of stuff, right? So if you don't remember it, you could get it wrong because all you remember is the 92 part, right? So 1982, 1492, James, 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, but that is actually also the start of the Spanish Golden Age, right? So they beat the Moors, they kicked them out of the country, right? So Spain was invaded by Muslims, and again, I don't have any issues with the Muslims, right? I'm not a neocon, but yeah, Spain was not just one of the Catholic states, kind of like Italy or whatever. They were the Catholic state, right? So having Islamic invaders was kind of detrimental to Spanish, sort of tradition and whatnot, and they took their country back. So whenever you hear, the United States, we're so far gone, we got so much foreign influence, and, we can hope for small W's, small wins here and there, but that's it, right? We just, it's lost, the country that George Washington and Ben Franklin and Thomas Jefferson and all those guys, that's just, that's in the dust book of history, right? We can revere those men and, respect what they did and whatnot, but we're never getting back to that. Well, Spain is what I call a white pill, right? And I hate using this reference because I think the Matrix movies suck. That's the only time I actually fell asleep in the theater, was watching one of those, right? But everybody says, like, if you're white pilled on some, or red pill, right? Is everybody uses that. They all use that now for red pill means you figure out the truth, you figure out the Matrix. White pill means hope, right? Hope, and you're not black pilling, and then obviously black pill means that you've given up, right? So everything, you're negative about everything. There's a lot of people black pilling right now, right, about the United States and its situation, right? But I bet there was a lot of people blackpilling in Spain, right? A lot of Catholics that thought, you know what, 90% of our country is taken over. Let's just call it a day, right? Spain, it was fun while it lasted, but we're defeated now. We're a defeated empire. Well, despite the fact that 90% of Spain was overtaken by Muslims, and again, nothing against the Muslims, right? Empire, conquest, that's a tale as old as time. I don't have any animosity towards conquerors or anything like that, but Spain took their country back, despite being flat on their ass, basically, for centuries. So it can be done, right? And James, what does that have to do with Andorra? sorry again. I apologize, guys. You know, again, I'm really trying hard to work against my ADD here. So, King Charlemagne halted the Moorish invasion of Spain. Right, Moors, North African people. So the March states were buffer states to keep the Muslim Moors from advancing into France. So for 715 years, right, from 1278 to 1993, Andorrans lived under a unique co-principality, right? So they're ruled by French and Spanish leaders. From 1607 onward, the French chief of state, which I believe is the president. I can't remember if France has like a prime minister or not, but I think it's the president. And then the Bishop of Urgell, right? So Spain, you know, still very Catholic. They have a bishop. So not the Spanish president, but the Bishop of the Catholic Church of Spain is the head of state here, along with the French president. So in 93, the system was modified a little bit. They introduced a modern constitution. So the princes remained as head of state, but the government, they introduced a little bit more like parliamentary measures, right? So it's not just like a unitary state ruled by the president. It's you know, a parliament with like a legislature that, you know, has to pass laws and all that, kind of like a lot of other European states. So what else is going on here? Well, they got winter sports. That's pretty cool, right? It's skiing, hockey, you know, white boy stuff, white boy summer, right? White boy winter. So skiing, and you gotta have a little bit of a lining in your pockets to go here, right? This is not just a simple tourist attraction. This is a very, very rich country. So, you know, maybe if you know, you're the CEO of I don't know, the CEO of something, right? If you're a CEO, you got to be not just Joe Schmo company, but this is where all those guys go, right? To relax and just enjoy life, right? Just enjoy those beautiful mountains, that tax haven. And again, it's one of those places where money goes to how do I describe this without getting my YouTube channel in trouble? Money goes to get very clean, right? So you know, you want clean money. You want very straight and uncreased dollar bills, you know, $100 bills to put into your vending machines, right? Because you know, if you need a soda, I don't know why you're putting a $100 bill in a vending machine, but that's what people in Andorra do, right? So they don't use ones there. They only use hundreds, $1,000 bills. Is there a $1,000 bill? Like, I actually don't even know, because I'm not rich. So, if you want to make donations to James Draws Everything for a free, tax-free deduction that you can write off on your taxes, please email me at jamesdrawseverything@gmail.com. And again, anything you donate to this channel, because we are an educational channel, you can deduct that on your taxes. So, you know, I don't beg for charity, but I won't turn it down either. So, yeah, it is a banking haven. It's a very wealthy international commerce center because of its. Oh, geez, you know what? This page I'm reading off of, they actually do a better job than I do of policing their language. So, as part of its mature banking sector and low taxes, they became a wealthy international commercial center. That's pretty nice, right? That won't get my YouTube channel in trouble because I didn't use the money cleaning, right? I can't say that. So as part of the effort to modernize its economy, they've opened themselves up to foreign investment. Foreign investment? Okay. What does this country actually need, right? Foreign investment. Red flags going off right now, James. And they've engaged in other reforms, such as tax initiatives aimed at supporting broader infrastructure projects. Although they are not a member of the EU, they enjoy a special relationship with the bloc that is governed by various customs and cooperation agreements, and Andorra uses the euro as its national currency. Okay, so I already heard not a member of the EU, but everybody likes them, right? Usually if you're not a member of the EU and you're in Europe, you're kind of on the bad guy list, right? But if you're one of these tiny little Banking centers, centers acting as countries. Right? You don't have to join the EU, right? All the big countries have to join the EU, or else they get put on the international community's bad guy list. But if you're one of these tiny little guys, you don't have to join the EU, because the EU has a lot of rules that these guys don't really like following. So again, I love these little countries. They're all fun to talk about. They're all interesting, just because they're such outliers. And yeah, that's Andorra. So what does the flag mean, James? Well, we got 3 vertical bands, right? So we got like the Napoleonic flag of the blue, yellow, and red, and the national coat of arms is centered in the yellow. All right, so we got 4 different things in the coat of arms here. Urgell, Foix, F-O-I-X. Is that Foix? I know my French is terrible. Bern and Catalonia, right? Catalonia, we hear about them a lot in Spain, right? The Catalonia separatists. And there's a motto in there. Let me just write it for you so you guys can see it. This says, Virtus Unita Forte. James, you just like scribbled that. Did you really write that? Yes, I swear I did. Like, honestly, guys, pause the video, zoom in at 4,000% on that, and you'll see I actually wrote it. You know, again, I don't cheat. I do my homework here, so I do my work. Virtus Unita Forter means strength united is stronger. That's pretty cool. And the flag combines the blue and red French colors with the red and yellow of Spain to show Franco-Spanish protection, right? So Spain and France unified together in this little country here, right? Kind of weird that it's a country because, you know, Spain and France kind of rule it, but it counts as an independent state. And it is similar to the flags of Chad and Romania. We did Chad. I don't think we've done Romania yet. Can't remember. Like, I'm getting pretty deep into the project here, guys. Like, I actually can't remember which ones I did and didn't. I don't have my spreadsheet in front of me. Maybe we did Romania. Go check. Look it up. And, you know, if you're watching this a year from now, then I've done all of them. So yeah, we did Romania. Sure, why not? Those flags don't have a coat of arms in the center, and the flag of Moldova is also similar, but it has a different emblem in the middle. All right, everybody. So yeah, just kind of winging it, blowing it live today. But that is the country of Andorra, and I hope you learned something. I know I did. And like, comment, and subscribe. And you know what happens next, right? Right? Say it, James. Say it. I will catch you on the next video.